Today's tour is around Walthamstow in northeast London to visit one of the biggest street markets in the city, but also to try some fresh Turkish treats, traditional Cockney pie and mash, and maybe something else a little more out there, as well as the best taco I've had in London. So we're at Walthamstow Market. It's kind of behind me. We're just at the start, and apparently it is the longest market in Europe. Not the biggest, the longest. Key difference. First stop of our food tour, and we got gözleme, so it's like a Turkish flatbread, and we got it stuffed with spinach and cheese, and they were making it fresh there, heating them up on the kind of big stone plate, making sure I don't bump into people. So that's what we're gonna try now.
Aggressive.
It's like cheese and spinach. Oh wow, there's like a pepper sauce in that one. Ooh.
It's good. I've never had one before.
Flatbread with cheese that's warm on a cold day. When I was in Istanbul, I used to go to markets and get this. It's my favorite. I'm gonna have a bit more. Spinach is the way to go. And then you can pretend it's healthy. El Manzi is one of the longest continuously open pie and mash shops in London. Started in 1850, it served working class people settling in East London where it was cheaper. Like many cities around the world, the East End of London was poorer and more industrial because winds in middle latitudes, where many of the world's major cities like London, Paris and Toronto are located, blow from west to east. So factories were set up on the east end of cities to try and stop pollution being blown over the city, and rich people tried to escape the smog by moving west. I know this isn't food related, but I think it's crazy interesting. Anyways, pie and mash shops became a staple for working class Londoners in the East End because they were fast, cheap, and portable. These traditional Cockney pie shops aren't only famous for pies, they're also famous for jellied eel. Eels became popular in Victorian times because they were cheap to source from the nearby Thames, as they were one of the only fish that could survive in the polluted waters. Back in the day, the floors at Manzi's pies would have been covered in sawdust to gather the eel bones that were spat out by diners. I'm just making a video. Can you say that on video?
Oh, I'll happily say that.
Okay.
Jellied Eels is the best place anywhere. You can go and get from Tesco's, no Sainsbury's. It's pie mash and liquor shop. It's been around for years and years and years. And they do the best jellied eels. And as you can see, everyone's here has come here for the best pies and mash in the country. Okay. Unbelievable. And I would recommend it to everyone across the world to come here. I've been up north, south, east and west. I've never met a pie mash liquor shop like this, ever. On this planet. And Manzi's is the ones. Anyone will say that. Everyone will agree with me.
Flaky, chewy crust, really salty, in a good way. I don't even know what the sauce is. It's like a white gravy. This isn't actually gravy, it's called liquor sauce, but it doesn't have any alcohol. Originally, it was made using the leftover water from the preparation of stewed eel with some parsley added, but now it's apparently eel-free. Flaky dough is my favorite.
This is the food that won Britain the war.
Okay, it's happening.
This is the thing that we've been sold on. I wasn't going to get it, and then one of the customers told me that it was the best place in Britain, in England, to get it. So I've been sold, and I'm going to try it. How do you get it out? Oh my god, oh wow, oh.
Sarah and I are both Canadian, so we don't know anything about jellied eels, but her fiance's English, so he's telling us if you're not supposed to eat it with a fork and knife, you're supposed to eat it with your fingers or a toothpick. Any other advice has he given us?
That's it so far. Just pop it in your mouth.
Oh, good gosh. Okay, so I've dug it out with my finger. Okay. So, I like the taste. The texture isn't my favorite cold. It tastes like fish jello. It's not my... I don't like it as much as the pie, but it's interesting to try. That rhymes. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna finish it, but I'm glad that I tried it.
Apparently, the jelly comes from boiling the bones of the eel.
Sarah's fiance, who grew up in London, just said the eels are caught in the Thames, but I feel like public health would mean that nothing lives in the Thames, right? It's just like sludge and...
It's a very clean urban river.
Thames jellied eel.
I'm not brave enough to try a whole eel, but I will try a piece. I do not think it is for me.
The pie though. A+ pie.
First time eating jellied eel. Not our favorite, but we're happy we tried to support British food industry. Apparently Dan said they're fish from the Thames, but I'm gonna fact check that. And taking video in front of like all those people made me really embarrassed, but there you go. I'm getting better.
Want some crystal incense? I don't know, but I'm also finding it.
We're at Wood Street Market, which is in Walthamstow, and it's this like antique record toy shop, hidden wee market, and inside they only have 2 places to eat, and one of them is called Homies on Donkeys, and it's supposed to be one of the best taco places in London. So even though I had tacos for dinner last night, breakfast taco for breakfast, I'm having tacos again for lunch, and I'm excited about it. Thank you. Oh,
Enjoy.
thank you so much.
You've been for
Tres cada noche.
wow,
Is it good?
spicy.
Les damos un
Oh,
poco
this is
del-
the one that they are famous for, that they've won all the awards, and this is the Saturday special, which is 2 different types of pork.
Guys, so large. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh. Look at the oil. Oh. So one sec, let me explain. We've got radishes, we've got meat, oh, it's dripping, I can't explain. Oh my god. It is like, almost tastes like Indian spices, like cumin, and there's a spicy sauce on the top. Oh, I've got some on my nose. That was the sauce. It's this. I think it's some kind of mole. Oh, it's like a, honestly, it tastes like a butter chicken sauce on a taco to me. It's the dream. This is the, I think it's the cochinita pibil, so it's pulled pork with onions, slow cooked. Oh. That is juicy.
Spicy cake.
It's spicy. It's meaty. You can tell it's just cooked in its own juices and other spices.
I'm gonna try to eat it a little bit less messily.
You make that seem so much easier than I did.
Expert taco eater.
Oh god, this makes you realize what a slob you are when you're filming yourself. I've always been this way, now it's just on film. We just came out of Wood Street Market and I cannot believe I've never been here before, and the tacos were so good, so worth it, and really cool antiques. I now am the proud owner of a bone marrow themed mug, which is just what everybody needs. So, Wood Street Market, place to check out. God's Own Junkyard is a neon museum and cafe that's a highlight of the Walthamstow area. However, you will have to fight through a rather large crowd of Instagrammers. Type of food that's usually in my videos, but I mean, we have walked around Walthamstow. It has started raining even though it was nice and sunny most of the day, but really good food, lots of different types, and so many like cute little villages, hipster cafes, long street markets, and every time I come here I think I should move to Walthamstow, and this is only my second time, so that's only been 2 times, but I would recommend it.